I have returned real.
Yes.
Do I think I'm gonna do anything this action? Of course I'm not, because I am utterly worked at this game.
What, if anything, did you notice about the
I usually just do
areas, palm areas? This pair of gloves appears to have a palm bend.
That's just like a pack opening video. That's just an easy video. You don't have to worry about if somebody running the ball or they pick you running sweat. Like, yeah.
Can you see the roster stitching?
I just tried to decide to go live stream today. I was supposed to make a video, but I just chose not to.
You see any identifying characteristics in this photograph? 3 points on the left hand as well as the palm bend on the right hand.
Do I really?
You described for us a little while ago some of the characteristics unique to style number 70263. Is that correct? Yes, I did.
No.
Do you have an opinion as to whether or not the gloves worn by the defendant in this video are Aris leather likes style number 70263? Based on what I've seen, I would say that this is style 70263, size extra large brown, knowing that I measured the defendant's hand. Now, certain argue that. I'm 100% certain.
Now, in this particular style, Aris actually has 2 different kinds of brown, correct?
That's correct.
And one was called a brown, the other was called a mink?
That's correct.
Were there any other terms used for those?
Mink or medium brown.
What color are the evidence gloves?
Brown.
As opposed to medium brown?
Yes.
Can you tell whether the pictures that you saw testified about are brown or mink?
Daryl, one family that no 2 pictures are alike from any of the doctors.
So from the brown pictures, they are the same shade, necessarily the same color as the Aris gloves. That's right.
Selection, the color mink was so reddish and lighter. Not the any of them.
Caustic?
These photos all reflect brown gloves that I've been shown.
Your opinions.
That's correct.
My dude's just trash.
Completely impartial in this case?
The fact that he lost that is just
haven't been current
wild
favor
to
with
me.
one side
And
or
it's
the
my
other?
first one more.
Absolutely not.
Like I said, I should
have any
start
agenda
doing a
here from
practice
one side?
game, but still, who does a practice game?
When you wrote that
To be
letter to the
honest, only
prosecution back on
nerds do
July
a
6th,
practice game.
did you include as part of that
Like
letter?
straight up
If you should have any
try.
questions, please feel free to contact for their hospitality during my visit. Maybe I can make it to the victory party! Exclamation.
Correct.
Now is this party being started?
This statement
No,
was
that's
made
just
just no differently than on the first day that I testified here. As I walked out, I wished
I would play Borderlands, but I don't feel like doing that right
You've
now.
made no
I'm
effort
not
other
playing.
than contacting
Wait,
2 glove companies
no.
to find out
I am,
if there are other
because I want to
gloves
get to
out there
75
that have the same
kills with him.
characteristics as
75, I feel like 75 or 100 is a good number of kills to have for a backup or legend.
I do not know.
That's why I use Mirage and Octane and Woba sometimes. And oh my
You don't
god,
know
why is it level 17 on our team, bro? What's up with this, bro? Like, put your dukes up.
You know where they are, Mr. Whipping.
Also, there we go. Joe is reconnected.
But I'm not going to do that on my own.
If you looked any further, you might not be invited to the victory party.
Does this man even know? Oh, I'm about to say, does the man war even know how to jump?
Was out. It was vindictive. It
Alright,
was
right,
petty.
like, come on, you piece of dog.
Uncalled for.
One out of 3 people.
Whole entire time. Like, you piece of absolute
Now
garbage.
you can improve your balance and regain your active life.
I know I'm Bob here.
Like,
If
garbage.
you're over 60 and you've taken a bad fall or your balance isn't what it used to be, well, you can get your independence.
Can we actually take the L-Star out of the game? Like, no how.
To restore your
Like, can we take this weapon out of the game?
Including those lateral movements.
Like, it is low-key disgusting. Like, I know they can really take it out of the game. But can we just lower the, like, drop rate? Don't nobody want to have an L star. Like, I'm picking up a longbow over an L star, and that is saying something. Because I usually hate the longbow, even though I'm a star used to it.
It really has changed my life.
Thanks to 60 Up, I can now do things I never thought I
Iron's
would be able
actually
to
this
do
thing,
again.
It's time to improve your balance.
Every
We're
single.
about to be on
There's
off.
no. I love it.
And right now, you can over $150. Go to 60
Usually I hate
to try
carrying
this
a sniper,
life-changing
but
system, and we'll send you a
I would never carry one if I was off something like you can mess with it.
workout guide and workout DVD.
Something that I like to call a stream setup and a
program, all
non-stream.
free, and we'll ship it all right to your door for free. Altogether, that's over a $150 value.
Like
Yours
it's
free.
just like
Just
IRL, it's a
60 up.
thin line between life and death. In game world, it's a thin line between me using weapons on stream and off stream.
On a home system that makes
Thin
balancing
line.
easy, guaranteed, or your money back. Go to
Nah,
60up.com or
I really
call 1-800-392-8959 right now.
Just pick that up. This is pretty good longbow stream.
I'm a member of American Home Shield,
Full of battle
which means
pass already.
this faucet may be freaking out, but I'm not.
And we're getting the Simpsons skin this season coming up.
All good here.
Something's wrong with my AC. It's blowing pretty hard and won't turn off. Luckily, I'm a member of American Home Shield. My plan helps cover the cost when parts of more than 20 home appliances and systems wear out.
I would
They
do
can't
this,
repair
but I
them.
just
They'll
don't.
replace them.
Sure.
American Home Shield is the largest
Well, I'm gonna do it
most
for the
home parts
moon.
claims.
Let's do it for the moon.
It covers things home insurance doesn't, no matter their age. It's a beautiful day.
Why not?
I never felt so good.
I would never
Give
run
American
this
Home
world
Shield
out,
a call
but
to find the right place.
your aim can only get better
800-718-4805. That's
if you keep on using the weapon.
718-4805.
Who said that? Me, 2020.
3 months. There weren't enough
You
masks.
can quote me on it too.
Literally sourcing from all over the world. People were making face coverings from scarves, bandanas, and bits of fabric. Now there are plenty of masks, but some people don't want to wear them. Come on.
Wrong way.
Mask up, America.
If one thing is clear in the O.J. Simpson trial, it's that nothing is clear in the O.J. Simpson trial.
So that's
And as a
right.
result, trying to
Yes.
recover lost ground on the bloody gloves
It's
isn't
really
the
trial.
only thing the prosecution is trying to accomplish. Shoring up their tattered DNA evidence, a challenge on their list.
First order
The life will
so I
keep
scheduled a
disconnected.
hearing. Prosecution's
Dude,
motion
like,
to
well,
admit
about
certain
this.
testimony concerning the defendant's
Like, come on,
activities, I
lady.
guess what we would call it, on June the 17th.
I don't want you gonna stay up in here with this trash can. Underrated weapon.
Somebody yelled
I'm
out,
gonna say it
hey,
now.
Simpson's on the TV.
It's
And they
underrated.
look up and there's this Bronco.
RE45.
And we're
Like,
thinking,
when I
how
mean
could this get
underrated,
any
I
worse?
mean
How could this get out of
underrated.
control? Because he was supposed to turn himself in and didn't. We know this guy was running, and all of a sudden the sheriffs get on the phone. They were behind his gun, and so I said, "Oh,
I'm pretty sure all the pistols
now I
beside
got
the
a big problem.
P2020
This isn't a lawyer
have
but
a
wanting to
special
talk to him about a
animation.
murder. It's wanting him to get
Other
that gun and
pistols
throw the damn gun out the window. Get rid of it.
So the day of the Bronco chase, we knew that charges were going to be
No,
filed.
so it just looks like a clean
against O.J.
weapon.
Simpson.
Like, you
The
can't
evidence
argue.
in the Bronco, there was a leather bag that he had, and of course he had the gun. It was a
It's gonna be
357
the last
loaded.
time it is.
He had his passport in there. He had his Hall of Fame ring. It was about $8,000 in cash, change of underwear. He had a
There we go.
disguise
This
kit
should be
with a
good.
beard and mustache that he had actually purchased
Everybody
about
knows about
3
fire.
weeks before the murders in North Hollywood.
No. Alright.
hearing was set for 8:30 this morning. Court was here, defense counsel were here, defendant was here, and we were ready to proceed.
Like
Prosecution did not choose to appear in court
not even gonna lie. And they buffed it this season too.
Is there an explanation for this?
It's like a mini
There's a
arm.
dedicated to
We're
argue this
gonna be.
segment of the case.
I also say it's sad.
Had an emergency at home and was unable to make it, and I apologize to the
Now
court.
it looks better.
But the time has not been wasted. I have been in conference with other
Can I
members
run
of
into
the
some
team.
people?
At this time, Your Honor, we'd like to indicate to the court that we will not be asking to admit the events of June 17th at this time. However, I repeat at this time because we have not yet heard the end of the defense case. We have not yet heard the rebuttal, and I would like to reserve the option of asking to renew or admit that evidence, depending on what we see in the balance of the defense case in chief and Sir rebuttal.
Mr. Cochran, as to the withdrawal of the June 17th witnesses.
Yes, well, we think it's appropriate to say you haven't wasted your time on that. And we accept. I'd like to raise a couple of issues.
All right, well, we're not finished with that yet.
Okay,
all right. The offer is accepted. However, the failure to appear in court in a time, failure to advise the
now look at this thing.
Sanction will be $250 to the district.
Now this thing is almost supposed to.
That's to be paid by the close of business today.
Let's give me a better experience.
I'm more annoyed.
We're waiting for 20 minutes.
I don't know about this kid, but I'm pushing these kids. They don't like the girls players.
How much? Judge did today. It was vindictive, it was petty, and it is uncalled for.
Honestly, they war did not push. They stayed back.
He's punishing the star for standing up and pointing out the fact, and it's a fact, underlying fact, that the defense has been
blew himself up with his own
has the judge even said,
what else more do you want?
there might be a line? Absolutely not. Nothing ever happens to the defense.
Dude smacked himself with his own altar, bro. Like, okay. What's up with streams and bad teammates? Like, low key.
And not just hit lightly. Embarrassing.
Like, what's up with it?
I'm not going to take that anymore. I don't expect Marsha Clark, Chris.
Yeah, I got 74. That's why I'm not using Bloodhound. I have 74 kills with it.
Judgment by this court.
Alright, but anyway, yeah.
Mr. Simpson, you conducted additional testing.
This dude will like yo, he's good.
The results on in this case? Yes.
We don't know for sure though. You can best believe I'ma have my diamond thing up. You already know. Right now I think what did I just do? I have one watch line. I don't forgot right now. But yeah, I got that one right there.
31 in the center.
Yeah, look at that. Level 500. They almost got 500 kills. So what was?
Yes.
Dude got 8,000 kills. I'm sorry. What? Like, this is the time to say Nani? Like, what that happened?
P-pattern assist two individuals.
Like, who mess is
Mr.
this?
Simpson and Mr. Goldman.
Stop playing the game, big fella.
And item number 31, which is also a center console blood space.
Like, bruh. So I'm gonna looking each other. I don't know. Get away.
Match shows blood on the Bronco console is consistent with blood from O.J. Simpson and Ron Goldman. Strong evidence for the state.
Then of course both of them AFK.
No relationship between Ron Goldman and O.J. Simpson that would explain the presence of Goldman's blood in Simpson.
I just want to know how do both of them get AFK, bro? Hell, man, is this? Like, who's out here perfecting the AFK drive? Talking about we're gonna go AFK at this exact moment. Who out here doing that, bro? Like, put your dukes up.
Bronco was handled between June 14th and August 26th. Do you think it was handled appropriately in your forensic opinion?
Well, I don't know the whole history of how that Bronco was maintained. I don't know the whole history of her that for some.
That's right.
Oh, it's an expert opinion, Captain.
I've heard that
My bad.
the defense has raised some issue right to that. I don't know what's the matter on all these issues.
I might just try to win with the weirdest setup out here. When I mean weirdest, and I do mean weirdest.
Between this period,
I didn't even put it out.
August 26th,
Bamboozled them.
not observe special care rule to preserve the integrity of biological and trace evidence. We think that the saga of the Bronx
There we go.
illustrates this concept of the evidence being contaminated, compromised, and corrupt.
Mr. Sims, you don't know.
My bad,
who was
sir.
in the Bronco in the early morning hours of June 13th.
The early morning hours of June 30th? No, I don't know.
You don't know who went into the Bronco between June 14th and August.
Like, this would be a good time.
I don't know.
We're all
Yeah, I'm gonna do this one, alright. G7's goated, like. I kind of never white mad, but I have 10 shots of this. Should probably go back, but that's the way fire back there. This probably will probably be better.
Last year, there were 3 victims of cybercrime every second. As technology evolves, so do the criminals. That's why you need more.
It's probably the weirdest loadout that I've had in a good while.
Now, Norton.
Now I rock some weird loadouts like triple take and P20.
That includes identity theft protection, device security, a VPN for online privacy, and more. And identity theft problem, we'll work to fix it with our package.
You need all-in-one protection. That's why I trust Norton 360.
I'll look you all, but like, let us do some shopping. Like,
promo code JOY25.
I'm debating. He took it.
And get a free shred. You will never call now. Membership or visit.
Bruh, dang though, like you done took auto loot.
These challenging times, what can you do to help protect your family?
It's a new definition to give me the loot now. Like you really want auto loot.
Safe and healthy. The powerful disinfecting UV light proven to kill 99.9%.
Of course, we'll get a purple night. I'll get the backpack too.
Just wave the and germs are. Hundreds of surfaces we touch every day, like cell phones and tablets, computer keyboards and accessories, and sanitize almost everything you touch in just seconds. Now you can wave away viruses in your kitchen and blast away bacteria in your bathroom, and you and your family can feel safe and healthy. Look, these Petri dishes are loaded with viruses and bacteria. The left side was safe and healthy, and you can clearly see the germs are gone. The secret is Safe and Healthy's UVC light technology that destroys germs, viruses, and bacteria on the cellular level in seconds. No more smelly chemical sprays or expensive single-use wipes. Safe and Healthy goes where they can't go and does what they can't do on things you would never
I'm gonna drop that and just give me that.
Safe and Healthy.
Oh dang, they almost got folded.
UVC light technology used in hospitals, proven to kill 99.9% of viruses and bacteria.
Well, I'm coming to the rescue, bro.
Your favorite fabrics like bedding and pillows, and the compact design perfect for travel.
That's tough.
Protected at home and on the go. Just wave the wand and germs are gone. You could pay up to $150 for a similar product, or you can get Safe and Healthy for just $19.99. Free for 60 days, and if you're
was real life only one of them?
satisfied, we'll repurchase. Safe and Healthy today.
Call 1-800-326-8718.
Or you could just do that, like.
SafeandHealthy.com for just $19.99. That's 1-800-326-8718 or log on to SafeandHealthy.com. Don't delay, order now.
Okay, hey, switch this out, like.
May call your next witness.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you, Mr. Bill.
Also, need more pills from. Where's all the people
So you
at?
previously tested qualified expert in shoe print analysis, correct?
Yes, ma'am. Were you able to form an opinion regarding the size of the shoes that caused the shoe prints at the Bundy location?
Yes, I was.
And what's that opinion?
That size was an American size.
On the band of shit, I get the wingman. I'm choosing not to. I already know that's about to make a whole bunch of people mad.
Do you solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give before this court shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do. You previously testified in this case for the hair and feather comparisons that you made in this case, correct?
That's right.
In your examination of the hairs collected in this case, any hairs that exhibited the same microscopic characteristics as those of Nicole Brown.
I did.
Did you find any hairs found to exhibit the same microscopic characteristics as those of Ronald Goldman?
I did. There were
I'll take it on me.
from Mr. Goldman's shirt, and there were also hairs recovered from the Rockingham glove.
And did those hairs appear to be naturally shed?
Still though, I'm trying to find some action.
Cut and torn.
You cannot definitively call these parallel line imprints.
Y'all were going all the way around. Like, who mans is this?
However, are these parallel line imprint patterns coming from the Bruno Magli? No. Mr. Goldman's boot? No. Could they come from Mr. Goldman's jeans? No.
As a shoe print examiner, sir, is it one of your duties to be able to distinguish between impressions that are from shoes versus impressions that are not from shoes?
Yes, it is. This area is
I tie from
print size area of the
18 squads left haven't really seen nobody.
Envelope and on the paper to test impressions taken of Ron Goldman's jeans.
I'ma be for real though, like where's all the people at? Like I like to actually push people. Like I throw caution out the window.
Now is there something about the features?
And it's probably an unpopular opinion, but I'm gonna take this.
Lines that is significant to you in terms of determination as to whether or not it's a shoe print.
Like that's probably a very unpopular opinion. Like what's that, bro? Like what is this, bro?
There would be prints extending out because a shoe print isn't that small; it's much bigger. So there would only be one scenario when you could have a shoe make an isolated, literally an island.
You know what time ain't that bad.
By itself.
This is a trial. Trial should not become a game. I feel a little bit disappointed about the whole process. The bottom line, I know you're going to ask me the question whether or not I'm going to go to LA in rebuttal.
Right.
One-time experience is more than enough. Life have to go on. Besides O.J. Simpson case.
Yeah, we also have other so-far.
I have to burp back,
Mr. Neufeld saw her do that yesterday. And
Counsel, I'm not going to require them to do so. It's within my discretion.
I know a Supreme Court precedent
There's a statutory scheme that says you can't do it.
That's what you get.
You can have some authority to ask me to completely ignore a statutory.
You don't say. Now I gotta go all the way up over there.
Thank you.
We're all tired. It's enough monkeying around. We've got our witnesses ready to go.
Counsel, all I'm doing is saying what issues I need to resolve so you can conclude presenting your case.
Oh yeah, they fighting.
I have nothing further.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You best believe I love this type of battles.
Precisely how much blood was on
Now, like, don't kill all of them now. Like, I want some action too, bro. He was coming. My aim is pretty golden.
He had the truth to defend himself.
Something was not right here.
What does the jury need to find the truth?
What a day it has been as we continue our gavel to gavel coverage.
You'll see and hear all the evidence. The truth is convinced. Welcome back to Court TV Live.
Your front row seat too, Justin.
Every woman wants beautiful brows, so we thread and we rip, but flawless brows, the gold standard and first precision hair remover that instantly and
Someone told me that he was going to take that.
in the comfort of your own home. Hold it like a pencil. Use it like an eraser. I see a hair that...
Don't tell me that he was going to take that as soon as I put it down.
Because inside Flawless Brows
Precision
Hair
Removal
is the finest engineered technology that erases unwanted hair with micro precision. Perfectly balanced for perfect control
That's
between the
debatable.
brows, above, below, even toward the hairline.
I have very sensitive skin, so Flawless Brows is perfect for me because it's so gentle and it's so precise. It's not going to take more hair than I'm targeting.
And with an 18-karat gold-plated hat.
Still, no, I have no kills. How?
This was
Like, what happened?
so painless.
This lobby was camping the whole entire time, bruh.
Freeway to have
And also, my aim has absolutely been trash lately. But besides that, we're not going to talk about the rest. Let's end it off with killing this last squad. Like, I'm pretty sure I have almost 0 damage. I would say at least 79 damage. At least 79.
Flawless Brows is the at-home precision hair removal device that's easy, instant, and gentle.
It's painless, easy to control, fast to use, super safe. It's so pretty. I mean, it's perfect.
Get yours at getflawlessbrows.com.
But I could get a digi-threat up in here.
With a 60-day money-back guarantee. Or call
Give me the
Order right now and get free shipping.
It just erases the hair away.
Flawless Brows.
Country and around the world, we're staying home for the greater good. And while we're embracing the idea of becoming homebodies together, it doesn't mean we have to sit still. At Echelon, we've created the most immersive and affordable suite of connected home fitness options, bringing the best coaches,
get connected.
studio classes, and a supportive fitness community.
You can't be.
And that is easy to get in the best shape of your life.
Think I
Echelon
just.
right now and see how we're redefining homebodies.
Bruh, you all have wingmans.
Mr. Crackle.
Yes, we're proceeding on with bounce back case and small risk.
Defense not seek appellate relief in the middle of the trial on issues dealing with the exclusion of evidence.
This is the battle that I'm pretty sure we probably cannot win.
After a conviction. For now, the jurors will not hear that the nefarious police detective who spit racial epithets at people and then lied about it under oath refused to testify for fear of incriminating himself.
Well, when I mean a battle, I mean...
disappears. Ultimately, the jury never hears about that instruction and his failure to retake the stand. And defense attorney Gerald Ullman has written about this, about the legal decision in the case, and the way he sums up the Furman fallout.
Like, that's just
He says, and I'm quoting here, it was
this is all that I'm gonna say. If we reach our high record of 20 kills in 20 views in one video, I'll make a little before a month. That's something that I'll say.
An opportunity to watch on television portions of the testimony of Mr. Rubin, who testified about Aris light gloves.
You would have drenched the gloves and have them dry naturally. That's where you would get the 10 to 15% shrinkage.
Did you conduct experiments?
The fact that he hit that.
Smearing Aris lead lighter
Where is he kids at, bro?
with a considerable amount of blood would cause 15% shrinkage?
Yes, I did.
These gloves could have shrunk because they had been tested, they'd been soaked in the...
The gloves that you received for the experiment were identical in terms of make and model and size to the gloves from Bundy and from Rockingham.
That is my understanding.
Now, would you please tell the ladies and gentlemen of the jury what you did as an experiment to determine the extent of shrinkage, if any, when gloves are heavily smeared with blood?
Yes, I took the gloves one at a time. Put, for example, the right glove on my right hand and a rubber latex glove on my left hand. Which was a container of blood. And then put over the leather glove, cupping upward, indicating so it would hold the blood as, and began blood with the rubber tip. This was over a very large funnel, emptied into a graduated cylinder, so I could determine the amount of blood that was covered. And put it in one bag,
trash can,
plastic Ziploc bag. This was then repeated.
The fact that that was one of the most slowest games ever, and I quick scoped that man, actually makes me mad. Like that actually made me mad that I actually quick scoped him. I'm trash with the Kraber, if you don't know. Like I am straight up doodle butter. Trash. And I said, I'm gonna try to no scope him. For some reason my aim target just went on in. What I mean aim target, I mean my finger. Like EA, I know that y'all be ready. Be like, oh, this man, he got aim target. I got you, fam. Like I already know. Y'all be waiting in the shadows now. That's not what I meant. Already know EA Sports. We ready to ban somebody. That's what should be the EA Sports. It's in the game, nah. EA Sports. We ready to ban somebody. Like y'all out here auction house banning kids. True story. For a giveaway. Big fella, he over here giving away millions and millions of coins. Who answers this? Who answers this, man? Alright, and I know people be selling coins too, and that is of course against EA laws. But this is a game. They want to sell it. Let them sell it. Now for all y'all people that don't play Madden, y'all probably be like, well, what do you mean y'all can't kill coins? Well, it's a kind of against EA policy, but many YouTubers do it. People is sponsored by people that do it. Like, you're only gonna get auction house banned for like a week or a month. Like, what is that from? What is that?
And they appear to be brand new.
Like EA Sports, go somewhere. I'm a warrior. Also, why am I even landing? Okay.
Do you know, sir, precisely how much blood is on
EA Sports is in the game.
So this was just kind of
I'm gonna let him get that. Run! Smack this kid, bro. What you got?
For experiment, sir. Tell us why the brand new gloves. Correct.
They're the same size, they are.
Thank you very much, sir.
As the case of the People versus O.J. Simpson winds down, and continues to try to regain law from squandered.
That's legendary. So get this ugly, disgusting browsing. Also, ooh. I'm gonna take this, and I should not have used that. Yeah, no, never mind.
Everybody was making, again, the language of Craig Fiato, a big deal out of stuff that was bull.
That's next on OJ5. I'm Roger Cossack.
Also, I thought I had the last hit on that kid also.
Contains graphic images.
No way that they're down here fighting now.
Is advised.
The week of September 18th, 1995 in Los Angeles is mostly sunny, with highs reaching into the upper 80s.
Right.
To the south, in Mexico, the death toll...
No way that these kids are still down here, right?
Around the country, the Washington Post and the New York Times published a 35,000-word
Like they low-key got it inflated, bro. They got it inflated. They was not playing no type of games. You done heard of No Chain, No Game, where they was not playing no type of games. Just use a place that I rotate from Cage, because if you don't know, Cage is not one, if not the, and my favorite place to win. So I'm pretty sure Case is fighting up here.
As does their search for justice in the murders of their loved ones.
EA Sports.
It's called the trial of the century. For many of those involved, it seems to last that long. In the trial's final days, the prosecution and defense try to button down their cases with witnesses that are best described as odd. For example, two mafia
What's Bloodhound with disconnect?
protection on behalf of O.J. Simpson. I'm Roger Johnson, and this is O.J. 25.
HPI back. Where's Bloodhound at? How did Bloodhound got smacked? Bloodhound must have disconnected, all that stuff.
Thank you very much.
That's tough.
We asked the court to allow us to...
That's tough, and well, you should know the rights, that's tough.
Based on newly discovered
I wonder why I keep on saying new game mode when it's obviously not new. Like, come on now. Also, EA has got the days down. So now, Season 6 is technically going to come out on Monday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yes, I did say 10 p.m. 10 at night Eastern Standard Time. Will I stay up for that? Of course I'm not.
quoted as saying...
Who mans is this? Like EA Sports, get ready to stay up. Like, nah, that's all y'all, Chief.
We're going to do beautiful things together.
This is your champion.
Life is meant to die. Accept your fates.
I'm the jump master. Don't worry, I'll take care of you.
Who's fall over there?
Eyes on the prize.
Alright, I'm back.
Mr. O.J. Simpson, and because of the
After going just somewhere. Also, yes, I know I'm playing duos.
Grandfather who was concerned for the children.
All right, thank you, Mr. Shapiro.
Purple armor and
The circumstances from the Fiatos is as follows.
I missed that, didn't I? Yup.
Frank Fiato, who I think would be accurately characterized as somewhat of a salty figure. So pardon the language. This is all a bunch of bull.
The fact that I did not hit that the first time actually
To lay out
man's left the game.
prosecution's case on O.J. Simpson to Craig and Larry Fiato.
Oh, you got these on sides. I'm gonna keep these on sides.
Type people who have turned government witnesses. Agent Wax said Van Adder was sarcastic in his tone and certainly consistent. Someone who said us
of all these things. Sure, we went not to say sure.
My man Joe just invited me to a party I've had. I'm about to
And these
join this.
accusations have been made against. When you put all of this in context, you remember the immortal words of Craig Fiato to Mr. Hodgman and me at the
Alright, what's good?
that everybody was
Alright, right now I'm just over here doing a live stream.
big deal on a stuff that was bull. What he was pissed off about this term was
No, Apex.
that he made a call.
Also, they new season comes out on Monday. They put the season out a day earlier. Yes. I hate caustics.
A lot better job than just to make this statement.
Yeah.
And they're the ones who are saying this.
Well, no, it's coming out on Monday. Tomorrow, Sunday.
The defense to present the inconsistent statements by
What is it?
Detective Van Adder.
Good morning, Beverly Reed O'Connell, Assistant.
Or you can put it on the live stream. Like, it's up to you.
U.S. Attorney's Office. First, the government asked this court to consider turning off the cameras to protect witnesses of the Fiato brothers who have assisted the federal government investigations, testified against Italian
Yeet.
Of the more than 100,000 pages
Yup.
of trial memos written by Court TV producers during
It's a robot near me.
none documented a stranger episode than
I'm in a match right now.
the testimony of the Fiato brothers.
O.J. Simpson trial.
Oh yeah.
Mafia. Just when we thought we might be past the twists and turns, government snitches, a type of witness typically detested by the defense bar, testified for the defense. The Fiato brothers. Both witnesses are in the federal government's witness protection program, so we are not allowed to televise their testimony. In the courtroom, Larry was affable, willing to help the parties. Craig, on the other hand, was hostile toward Cochran and argued with him from the witness stand.
Hey, these kids want to get popped.
So the defense is using a couple of snitches to try to chip away even more so at Detective Van Adder's.
I'm talking about these kids right
It's
here.
already been hit hard throughout the course of this trial. And now we've got guys who had involvement with the mob, who rolled on them, they're in witness protection, it's really not the most valuable characters.
These squabs, yeah.
That Van Adder is alive.
Huh?
Husband is always a suspect. The witnesses said Van Adder said.
No, it's still a rejection, you piece of garbage. And right now, you're just riding yourself out on stream. Like, just remember, I'm streaming right now.
Together, the two brothers pieced together the bits of the alleged conversations. That Van Adder said Simpson was a suspect, and that husbands are always suspect in kinds of crimes.
Our guy was good enough to go to a crime scene within less than an hour to be able to figure out who committed a murder.
Okay, wow though. Like real pieces of garbage. Here's down here camping. Huh, not yet.
For protecting yourself from cyber threats?
No, I'm the kill leader.
In the last week, 3 victims of cybercrime every second. As technology evolves, so do crimes. That's why we need more protection than ever to help safeguard the person.
So not.
Norton 360 with LifeLock provides an all-in-one for your cyber safety that includes identity theft protection, for online privacy. And if you have an identity theft problem, we'll work to fix it with our $1 million protection package.
Like all the things that can happen, you need all-in-one protection. That's Norton 360 with LifeLock.
360 with LifeLock.
Huh?
Use promo code JOIN25 to save 25% off.
Nah.
And get a free shredder with annual membership.
He could be.
Now, start your membership or visit LifeLock.com/join25.
My name's Tom. I've been a homeowner for 19 years, and I've also been with First American for
Where the cost it go?
We have been homeowners for coming up on 2 years in the fall. I worked really hard to get to this place, so it's very
Like, I knocked the dude.
protected.
As a single mom of 2 and a business owner, having one little thing go awry in our life is devastating.
It kind of puts you in a panic. How much is this going to cost me?
I'm not a handy person. My wife would probably be the first one to agree.
I won't mess with plumbing, and I won't mess with
Oh, they're nearby.
for the everyday things that go wrong in the house.
At First American, I have the security of no appliances around this house are covered if there's a problem.
For instance, my water heater broke recently.
The first time I'm leaving my son without me here, and now they don't have hot water.
One night, my daughter went to the emergency situation.
Wow. He really just had to shit me, didn't he?
Within 24 hours.
And just have warm showers again.
It's like having a handyman at my beck and
But where you at, Ray?
I don't know what was going on, but my AC unit was leaking all over the floor.
In the middle of the summer, the AC went out. I went on the website and it took me 30 seconds to fill out a form saying what my problem was.
The next day, a technician came out.
And cleaned just years of buildup.
It was disgusting.
We've had no issues since. It's been amazing. I've easily saved.
GG's, gamers.
Can't even count how much.
At least 10.
Did we clear out fragments? No, no way that we cleared out fragments.
To any homeowner.
We have that.
Also, I got the cost back, bro. Like that was the dude that put that stuff up there.
First American Home
Gonna have to put their traps up there.
54594 for a free quote.
I'm gonna miss the R9 though.
.com/TV 800-685-4594.
Helping families with mesothelioma is all.
Tell me this dude is
My
AFK.
firm has been offering a free book on mesothelioma for over 10 years. Since that time, hundreds of people with mesothelioma have trusted us to represent them. Local offices throughout the U.S., and there is no risk to you. Mesothelioma really is all we do. Call us at 1-800-616-5000. That's 1-800-616-5000. Or go to mesothelioma.com.
Apologies for the delay. Had a few legal matters out of your presence. We're ready to proceed. Mr. Shapiro.
Kindly ask.
Come on, come on.
Police Department Detective Philip Bennett. Were you asked questions on direct examination by the district?
Oh, you can smack this dude.
Regarding your reasons for going from Bundy to Rockingham? Yes. And have you had an opportunity to review that testimony?
I know what I testified to. Yes. Did you consider him a suspect at that time? Did you have any notion at all at that time that
I didn't know who the suspect was.
suspect did?
How did he shoot me?
Went to Rockingham. Mr. Simpson was not a suspect.
No, I haven't died yet.
Mr. Simpson was no more of a that point than you were, Mr.
Good stuff, fam. Good stuff. No, I'm still living. We still good. We still good.
Investigation, death notification. In January of 1995, were you in
Of course, use this. I'm gonna take this shield back.
A deputy district attorney, Dale Davis.
I bet next ring is not a doozy, but still, it's something. Well, I'll say that.
During that conversation, did you state that you?
Oh wow, he didn't have no type of light ammo.
The early morning hours of 1994.
It comes out on Monday at 10 o'clock p.m. 10 p.m.
Exactly? No way.
Some substance. They.
Why did they make it that late at night? I don't know.
The reason you went to the O.J. Simpson residence was because
We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. Everybody's probably gonna be at guys in there though. So I'm about to be up here online. My bad. I just was in a whole bunch of fights then. Alright, I'm on a line.
I can't answer to that. I never said O.J. Simpson suspect.
Did you say that of course he...
The one game that I play is over. Of course I gotta pop off. Like, what's up with that?
Mr. Shapiro, no, I didn't say that. Anybody that has...
Well, I wouldn't even call this popping off. This is just...
Before they're eliminated as a...
I already know I'm down to myself because I'm saying this is not popping off. Also,
I wish I was good enough to go to a crime scene and within less than an hour be able to figure out who committed a murder. That would be great.
After one of my partners had retired,
But this oxygen to me is pretty good. Pretty good for me.
Street
So
cop.
I'm
I would call him a
just...
very good street cop. Very good cop. Unfortunately, he smoked cigarettes and he died in early 2012.
During February of this year, were you up on the 18th floor with Larry Fiato? Yes. And did you go out on the balcony with Larry Ferguson smoking a cigarette?
Yeah.
Yes. And did you have a conversation with Fiato and in that...
We got 220 bullets though. And I'm running double light too, like that's kind of bad for my
was asking questions about a lot of things.
You good?
I have not specifically discussed the O.J. Simpson case with anybody.
I bet this should be pretty good.
Did you tell Larry Fiato that you went to Rockingham because O.J.
Right.
The husband is always a floor of the balcony.
What was that aim?
Again,
what was that aim?
Context. I don't have a specific recollection of making that statement. I don't believe I did. Are you saying you did, man?
Yeah.
Can I answer, please? Yes. Any person, again,
No, they did.
has personal contact with a murder victim.
Well, I'll say 2 days off. Go to the bypass.
Until the investigation is completed.
Yep, alright then.
I have no recollection of making that statement. That was not a true fact.
Yeah, now it's 18 that we can make this.
To make a death notification.
Get your tail back.
So that Adam cared about this. It wasn't just another case. And that's the way he was.
The bad predicament. I'm gone.
Have you,
This is a horrible predicament.
Exposure of this case felt you have been falsely accused. You, as a Los Angeles Police Department officer, have been of entering into a conspiracy to convict an innocent man, Mr. Simpson.
You bet I have.
No, you was right here too.
Hard service.
Y'all, no, these dudes was over here.
I've done a lot of work and I've seen a lot of people murdered.
These trash cans was right here.
And I attempt to do the best I can to come to successful conclusions on those.
Detective Van had a bottom line. If you thought
like these kids was trash.
Going from Bundy to Rock. Number one, would you have told
That was a good game though. Octane can still get me. He got red Evo.
You were with Fiato's, Detective Lang, and Mr. Davidson.
And he's gonna have to go to Circle too. He's gonna have to go to them.
Yes.
If somebody characterized it as a bunch of guys full at times, would that be an accurate characterization of what took place at times during that hotel visit?
That was mainly my contact with them.
I didn't think that's a whole lot of damage even.
Characterize it.
Would the same apply to any conversation that you may have had with
Summary.
What?
No, yeah, that was only 1,000. I could have still had a good match though. GG's. Got 6 kills. Alright. You in my lobby. That's gonna be it for the stream today since, well, kinda